Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the brand new Adidas Energy Boost runners. So you can see this Adidas box is heavily decorated with Boost branding throughout in yellow, but then up close you can see all the Boost branding in like a glossy finish, which is kind of cool. Give you guys a quick look at the label on the box. This is the Energy Boost M. M stands for men's, size 10 US, and the colorway is black and vivid yellow. One of two colorways currently available in the Energy Boost. I believe the other men's colorway is red and the other women's colorway I think is blue. And the shoe itself retails at $150 US. So I'll give you guys a quick look at the shoes themselves. And this is not something that I typically showcase on the second channel, mainly because it is more performance oriented. But these were sent in for review by Adidas, and I will be putting up that review on my main channel, youtube.com/VujoJosh. Hopefully in the next month or two once I get some time to wear these guys. So if you are interested in following up on the review, go ahead and follow me on my main channel. I'll leave a link down below in the description. So in the meantime, I figured I would do an unboxing, kind of showcase the shoe, give you guys a quick close-up, and then of course talk about some of my first impressions and the technical specifications of the shoe itself, because it is very, very interesting to me, mainly because Adidas has somewhat reinvented the cushioning platform for a runner. And running shoes in general, they tend to use full one-piece foam cushioning systems. Of course, there are certain shoes that feature the Zoom units and the Air units from Nike, but for the most part, it's not something that you're going to see that often on any kind of serious runners. All these different companies, they have their own implementations that they throw into a foam sole, but like I said, for the most part, every single running shoe out there that is designed for serious runners is going to feature a solid foam EVA sole, whether it be Phylon, Lunarlon, Micro G from Under Armour, whatever material it might be, it's generally solid foam. But what's cool about the Energy Boost is that it isn't solid foam at all. In fact, I'm not even sure that it's actually foam. Adidas is kind of very unclear and unspecific in a strategic way as to what the material actually is. Obviously, they want to keep it a secret because they're very proud of it. But it's just very, very cool. At first glance, it looks like styrofoam, as you guys can see, and I expected it to be very rigid like styrofoam, but when you actually have it in person, it's very, very, I want to say squishy. You can actually push it in very easily, but it bounces right back, and you're going to find generally no creasing whatsoever in the sole itself. And that's something that's very unique about this platform, in that it's going to provide a very cushioned feel, but at the same time is going to be very responsive, because each of these little capsules is very good at returning energy as well as kind of taking it in, absorbing energy, I should say. So the whole idea here and the kind of concept is that you have what's called the Boost platform. And the platform is designed or made out of these little capsules or these little balls made out of what I'm going to call foam for the sake of the video. And they basically mold it all together and create one solid piece, as you guys can see here, running throughout, creating this sole on the shoe. Now, because they're all kind of formed together, when you do step down, each of these little capsules is very good at absorbing the energy because they are slightly softer, but at the same time, they bounce back very quickly as well, providing an energy boost, if you will. And that's kind of the whole concept here. Very curious to try it out. Different from a foam sole. And one of the major things why people are so excited about this is because Adidas is claiming that this is way, way, way better than a solid foam sole. They're saying that, one, it's more cushioned, at the same time being more responsive, which is something that you just can't really get from a foam sole. And from just feeling it in my hand, I've yet to run in them, I kind of believe them. It feels very unlike anything else I've ever seen and held in my hands. Like I said, I can't wait to get out there and start running with these. Two, it doesn't break down because each of these small little capsules, they're very good at just kind of taking impact and bouncing back into shape. Something that a solid foam sole, if you've worn a foam sole over time, you're going to notice that they're going to get like creasing lines in the shoe. And that's just because the foam compresses and compresses and compresses to the point where it doesn't have any kind of cushioning anymore. Where something like this, they're saying, is not going to break down as easily, if at all. And then of course the third thing is that this is completely unaffected by temperature. And this is something that I never really thought of, but apparently in the summertime, when it is a little bit hotter, the foam becomes kind of softer, and then in the wintertime when it's very cold, the foam will become a little bit harder. But this is basically kind of unaffected by temperature altogether, which is kind of a cool thing as well. As far as the shoe itself goes, I'll talk about the colorways. Pretty basic colorway. It's pretty much black with like this dark gray / silver / slate looking Adidas stripe going on there. Kind of a very modern styling about it. You have the Energy Boost kind of external heel counter there in plastic as well, with that same kind of shiny finish on that. But for the most part, the upper itself is made out of that Tech Fit mesh, where you do have a very thin kind of stretchy mesh material with these little rubberized fused on pieces kind of maintaining the shape of the shoe itself. Flows one piece into the tongue itself. Central lacing system, black laces, black liner. Very simple. You have the Energy Boost logo there on the side. One Adidas logo there. One Adidas logo there on the front. It says Boost there on the back of the tongue, which is kind of cool if you guys can see that. And again, just pretty simple styling overall. You do have a small little strip going around the midsole in black and yellow, just acting as a bit of an accent color. And you're going to notice that the midsole itself is in all white. And there's a reason for that. Apparently, this material from Adidas is actually very rare. And because it is so rare, the best way that they have found to produce it is in the color white. So apparently all future colorways that will be getting released will always feature a white sole. So if you don't like the white sole, unfortunately you're out of luck with the Energy Boost, because apparently they're all going to feature white soles. You do have that one little Adidas logo there at this kind of toe cap as well. As far as the bottom of the shoe goes, you do have kind of your Adiwear rubber going all over kind of the high wear zones on the shoe. So there's no lack of rubber there at all. And you can see the foam just going all the way through the bottom. It's kind of leaking in between each of these rubber zones. And you do have a torsion system, which is basically little plastic pieces running throughout, just to give the sole itself some rigidity in certain places where it is necessary, as well as this little extra piece there, just acting as kind of like a motion control system on the shoe itself, so you're not rolling over when you're running, when performing any kind of heel strike or anything like that. And of course the shoe itself is MyCoach compatible, so if you do have that MyCoach chip, you can slot it in the shoe itself. If you look at it, I've removed the insole. You can see there's actually nothing there. You're basically straight on that foam platform, which is kind of cool. And again, it's just going to add to the overall cushioning and responsiveness and effectiveness of the sole itself. If you look at the insole, it's actually a lot thicker than I had expected it to be. It is very thick foam. It's not the same foam you're going to find on this sole itself. It's just a solid EVA foam, but it's a lot thicker. You can see how thick it actually is. And then of course you have that like mesh liner over top, and it says Energy Boost in bright yellow, as you guys can see. That's pretty much it as far as the unboxing portion of this video goes. And we'll move on to a quick on feet, so you can get a better idea as to how these shoes fit and look. Alright, here's a look at the Energy Boost on feet, and I have to say the shoe definitely has an interesting feel about it. It feels very bouncy. There's plenty of cushioning, but at the same time, as soon as you kind of sink into the shoe, it almost bounces back immediately. I'm not sure if you guys can see any kind of movement in the sole, but it feels really, really good, and I'm excited to go running with these. There definitely is a lot more of a cushion feel in the heel as opposed to the forefoot, but I'm sure once you start running around, you will notice a little bit of a difference in comparison to a standard EVA foam sole. As far as the fit and sizing of the shoe goes, I'm wearing a size 10 US as recommended by Adidas. They definitely do recommend going up a half size for the best possible fit, and I would definitely agree with them. I would normally wear a 9.5 in pretty much every running shoe. For this one, a 10 is definitely the perfect fit. So if you're looking to order a pair for yourself, I strongly recommend going up half a size. And as far as the width of the shoe goes, it has that tech fit upper. It's not particularly narrow through the midfoot. I would say it would fit pretty much all foot widths, given that you don't have an overly wide foot. And then the forefoot area is that tech fit material, where it's a very thin, stretchy mesh. So no matter how wide your foot is, the kind of shoe is going to accommodate the shape and width of your foot very comfortably, giving you that nice, tight, secure fit, but at the same time allowing your foot to kind of spread out when you are running. That's pretty much it as far as what they look like on feet with a pair of shorts. And move on next to what they look like with a pair of pants. Alright, here's a look at the Energy Boost on feet while wearing a pair of pants. And again, they are performance-oriented shoes, but if you did want to wear them casually, they have a simple enough design, especially in this colorway, to where you definitely kind of get away with it and still be nice and comfortable wearing your running shoes. That's pretty much it as far as the on-feet portion of this video goes, and we'll move on to my final thoughts. Alright guys, that's it for my unboxing plus on-feet video of the Adidas Energy Boost runners. Like I mentioned earlier, if you are interested in the performance review, be sure to check out my main channel, youtube.com/VujoJosh. If you do have any questions regarding this shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you guys could leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. If you did enjoy today's video and you're not subscribed already, what's stopping you? Go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram account name is VujoJosh. Just like this channel name, minus a 2. You can go ahead and look me up, or again, the link can be found down below in the description. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.